The topic of our discussion today is spirituality and religiosity, a very important topic than ever before. So, what is spirituality and religiosity? If you Google this topic, you will come across many literature suggesting that spirituality and religiosity are two different identities. But here I would like to offer my own reflection saying that spirituality and religiosity complement each other. They do not oppose each other. They are interdependent and interrelated. Therefore, I say they are one and the same. But however, when you glance through many literatures and writings of many scholars, you will find that they define spirituality as a very personal, very intimate, very private, whereas religiosity as a structure, as a dogmatic, as organized. But I say that without spirituality, religiosity is meaningless. And without religiosity, spirituality will not survive any longer. It is just like an example of which came first, either chicken or egg. It's a very circular argument because we cannot expect chicken in absence of egg, and similarly we cannot expect chicken in absence of egg and vice versa. Therefore, in order to have one, other presence of one is mandatory. So they help each other, they complement each other. And again, we can have a deeper understanding, clearer point of view when we really struggle with this topic. And here we need to really go back to the original source. We have to get help from the clerics and colleagues. We have to really educate ourselves, and also we have to affirm that there is diversity exists. And also we have to understand there are biases, because many people write with a certain point of view, and when you write a certain point of view, there are biases, prejudices, and therefore many people write according to their point of view, saying that they are different from one from the other. But my point of view is that they are one and the same. After understanding that religiosity and spirituality are one and the same, let us discuss about its benefits and advantages. If you really read the recent documents and literature and scholarly articles, you will come to know that both in organizations and in a person living a good life, propagating how spirituality and religiosity enable them to live a meaningful life. Because in some, spirituality and religiosity make you aware about oneself, will give you an inner peace and give you a strength to help one another, also give you a strength to forgive, to resolve the conflict. In this way, we see that there are many benefits of spirituality and religiosity which we really are in need at the current times. Therefore, also in organizations, before they recruit any employee, they test if one employee scores higher in spiritual competence, the recruiter tend to recruit that employee, because one employer is convinced that employee having a higher spiritual competence will able to do well and will be an asset in organizations. Similarly, in personal life, if you have a trait of spirituality, such as you are aware about oneself, you experience peace within, when you have a strength to help others, when you have a strength to really resolve the conflict, then you will live a happy life. And therefore, it is advisable to have a spiritual trait, have a spiritual competence. So thus, my point of view is to really strain every nerve to inculcate spirituality and religiosity in one's life.